Israel's family lived in Egypt many, many years. When Israel died, he was buried in Canaan, but his sons continued to live in Egypt. But eventually, all of Israel's sons died too. But Israel also had many grandchildren and great-grandchildren. These people were called the children of Israel. When Israel came to Egypt with his sons and families, there were only 70 of them. But now there were thousands of them, much more than all of the Egyptians put together. And the children of Israel were not like the people of Egypt. The Egyptians did not worship God. One time there was a new king in Egypt, and he saw the many children of Israel. At this time, Joseph had long been dead, and this new king did not know Joseph, and he did not know the God of Israel. This new king was afraid to have so many of these people in his land, and that at some time they would kill him and his people. He talked to the Egyptians about this, saying,
See, there are so many more of them than us. Come, let us try to keep them from becoming so strong.
So the king put masters over the children of Israel and made them work very, very hard. The Egyptians made the children of Israel make bricks and work in the fields. At last, the king told the women of Israel to kill all their baby boys by throwing them into the river. But one family did not obey the king's orders. They believed in God and had a beautiful baby boy. When the baby was 3 months old, they could no longer hide the baby from the Egyptians. And they made a little boat and put tar all over it so that water would not get inside it. Then the mother put the baby inside and let it float on to the Nile River among some reeds to hide him from the Egyptians. This baby also had an older sister named Miriam, and her mother told her to keep watch on her baby brother. One day, some women came down to the river, and one of them was a princess of Egypt. As soon as she saw it, she took the boat and opened the closed top. She knew instantly that this baby was a baby boy from the people of Israel, and that they were to be killed. But she felt sorry for the baby and did not kill him. Instead, she kept the baby and took care of him. The baby's sister Miriam saw the princess and asked her if she needed any help with taking care of the baby, and the princess agreed. Then Miriam called her mother, and she took care of the baby, and he grew. And when the baby was not a baby anymore, the princess took him to be her own son. She named her son Moses.